Hello everyone. Welcome to TELLS Videtionary. Today, November 7th, our word of the day is morbid. M-O-R-B-I-D. Morbid. Morbid is a 6-letter word and an adjective. Remember, adjectives are words that describe the qualities or states of being of nouns: enormous, dog-like, silly, yellow, fun, fast. They can also describe the quantity of nouns: many, few, millions, 11. Morbid means too interested in unpleasant subjects, especially death. In other words, characterized by an unusual interest in disturbing and unpleasant subjects, especially death and disease. If the first section of the newspaper you read is the obituaries, you could be considered morbid. Morbid is a word used to describe anyone who spends too much time thinking about death or disease. A lot of English words relating to medicine and science come from Latin, and the adjective morbid is one of them. It comes from the root morbidus, meaning diseased or sick. Morbid can also be used to describe other nouns besides people. If you wear goth clothing, your wardrobe might be described as morbid. And if you hang tombstones on your walls, your taste in art could also be described as morbid. Morbid is an adjective that is often used to describe something that is related to or characterized by an unhealthy interest in death, disease, or other gruesome or disturbing subjects. It can also refer to a state of mind that is excessively gloomy, somber, or pessimistic. When using the word morbid in a sentence, it is important to consider the context and ensure that it accurately conveys the intended meaning. Here are some tips on how to use the word morbid effectively in different contexts. Describing an interest or fascination. She has a morbid fascination with crime documentaries, always seeking out the most gruesome cases. His morbid curiosity led him to explore the dark corners of the internet, where he stumbled upon disturbing content. Discussing a somber or gloomy atmosphere. The room was filled with a morbid silence as everyone mourned the loss of their loved one. The abandoned house had a morbid atmosphere, with its decaying walls and eerie silence. Expressing a pessimistic or negative mindset. Despite the beautiful weather, she couldn't shake off her morbid thoughts and remained in a melancholic state. His morbid outlook on life prevented him from enjoying even the simplest pleasures. Describing a physical condition related to illness or disease. The patient's morbid obesity posed serious health risks and required immediate intervention. The doctor diagnosed him with a morbid condition, advising him to make significant lifestyle changes. Portraying a sense of morbidity in art or literature. The artist's morbid paintings depicted scenes of death and decay, challenging societal norms. The author's morbid storytelling style captivated readers, immersing them in a world of darkness and despair. Remember, when using the word morbid, it is crucial to maintain sensitivity and respect for the subject. It is important to consider the appropriateness of the word in different contexts and ensure that it accurately reflects the intended meaning without causing offense or discomfort. Similar words include ghoulish, macabre, unhealthy, gruesome, grisly, grotesque, ghastly, horrible, unwholesome, death-obsessed, sick. Examples of sentences using morbid are: the boy's morbid fascination with death led him to collect dead animals. Because Ellen has a morbid sense of humor, she often makes jokes about people dying. Tom's morbid curiosity about death drove him to work in the coroner's office. Why do people have such a morbid interest in the execution process? The morbid pictures of the victim should never have been put on the front page of the newspaper. Although Hank didn't know the deceased, he attended the funeral to explore his morbid interest in grieving families. Make sure to save this new word, morbid, so you can practice using it in your everyday sentences.
That's all for today. Thank you for spending your time with me. I hope you learnt something new. Remember, practice makes perfect, and we'd love to hear from you, so leave a comment after every video. All comments are welcome. Don't forget to like and share this video. Subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so you receive similar videos every day. Have a fulfilling day. See you tomorrow. Cheers!